Well, welcome, intrepid ones. I should be calling this Nomad Down Under. You know, every time you see me, I'm in a different place. But I had to jump on board and share with you about Giuliani coming on board. Where do these guys live? In their heads, you know? They're in their own little mobbed up bubble, and they think they can bring Giuliani on board and he'll sort it out in a fortnight, as we say in Australia, which is 2 weeks for you in America. Can you believe it? Really and truly. So here I am. With no further fuss or muss, I'm leaping into a reading on Giuliani. Giuliani and the Trump campaign. Giuliani and Trump generally. And Giuliani on the legal team. I know, you can't believe this stuff. Okay, Giuliani. So what I'll do is a past, present, future for the Giuliani-Trump relationship. Just a moment while I lay them out. Okay. All right, here we go with Giuliani. Right on top, the card for both of them is the Emperor. Now, if you'd asked me to just choose a card out of the tarot pack to describe both of them, I would come up with the Emperor. So isn't that interesting in itself? It's always, in my readings, everyone's readings take on a different flavour and different personalities are associated with different cards, but Trump's Emperor has always been the case in my readings. And what better way to describe Giuliani and his relationship to New York? So in the past, you have, with them both, the High Priestess. In this case, not much high about it. It's the hidden aspects. They shared nefarious dealings and they shared hidden knowledge. And what was that hidden knowledge about? It was about money. They've got the 6 and 7 of Pentacles. So, really. So, with the 6 of Pentacles, it's that trade-off card. What is it? That slightly condescending card. In Giuliani's case, very condescending. So, they shared crooked dealings. The 7 of Pentacles is delusions and illusions about money. So we know this reading is on track. So that's in the past. Then in the current row, the 7 of Swords. So they're dealing with conflict, which is not surprising. That's what's prompted this whole extraordinary decision to bring Giuliani on board. So conflict with others. Bang in the center of this reading, you have the Empress. Now, I think the Rebecca Mercer stuff operates at a different level with the GOP, so it's not her. In the past, it has been Ivanka. And I tend to think in this reading, it might well be Ivanka again. She would have known Giuliani since she was a toddler. He probably has, dare I suggest, similar lustful thoughts to her father. I think this might be Ivanka. On some level, they're doing this for her. The 2 of Swords, this is the current column. The 2 of Swords in the Rider-Waite, that's the blindfolded figure. they're at a crossroads. They had to make a decision, and this is what they've decided to do. So, short-term outcome. We have the card of karma, the card of throwing it all in the air, the card of taking a risk, the card of the gambler. But essentially it's karmic destiny, rolling the wheel of fortune. So they've decided to play it this way. This is underpinned by strength. They are so confident in the strength that has always brought them huge success. Power, bullying, money. Contacts, bullying, money. They've always been able to bulldoze their way through and do and acquire whatever they want. So they're just thinking it's more of the same. Okay, the other outcome card is the Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands, it's also conflict, internal conflict. They may end up fighting each other, which wouldn't be an enormous surprise when you get the two stags together or whatever. I think their friendship stroke business relationship is going to be under enormous stress from day one. I think that the takeaway message from this is about these guys have run New York, along with others, you know, for decades and decades. Giuliani, infinitely more powerful than Trump until now. I think Giuliani possibly is a bit jealous that somehow Trump, the real estate guy that he always helped and bailed out of legal situations, has leapt over him and become the President of the United States. So I think Giuliani wants in on the action. What they both fail to realise, of course, is New York is a big, exciting, powerful and bent city, and they've known it inside out. But neither of them know shit about Washington, where the real power is. And the Australian equivalent is like doing really well in Sydney, which is a brash town where people make fortunes, lose fortunes, and it's a very entrepreneurial city, and it's all about that stuff. And Canberra, our nation's capital, which is the most boring city in Australia, but it's where the real power lies. So I think they're trying to translate New York to Washington, but I think their actual friendship is on the line, and I don't think it'll take long. So now I'm going to move on. I still want to get on to the evangelicals, but I can't go past Cynthia Nixon, so I'm going to do her now. Bye. See you soon.